Hey guys, I'm here with my van Ruby, my 1993 Chevy G20 that I converted into a camper. If you are interested in seeing the conversion of me taking all of the stock stuff that was inside, taking it out and turning it into whatever I want, I will post a link to the video here. I don't know, somewhere, and then you can check it out. But one thing that I really wanted to have as a requirement when I got a van is an awning. And I did all sorts of research and stuff, and most of the awnings need a luggage rack or some sort of rack on top of the vehicle to attach to. Well, Ruby here has a fiberglass Hightop, so I cannot put a luggage rack up there, so it made things a little more difficult. So I had to do a bunch of research, and the awning that I think I liked best was the ARB awning, but again, it had to be connected to some sort of luggage rack. And in my research I found these people, nomadhome.com, shout out to them, and they had a Chevy Hightop fiberglass van as well, without a luggage rack, and they kind of described what the steps they did to put an awning on the side, and I basically followed that. So much appreciated. Nomadhome.com, link in the description to find the vlog that they put out for that, or not a vlog, a blog. So I will just show you the steps that I did. I basically followed them, but had to change some of the size of the bolts a little bit, and then take it out for a week's work and get back to you, let you know how it is. All right. So this is my ARB Touring 8.2 foot by 8.2 foot awning. I got this Highland rain gutter. It's like a ladder rack that I'm going to repurpose to fit this awning. The best part about all of this is that the holes on the ladder rack line up perfectly with the rails on the awning. So there's no other additional drilling or anything that I need to do. It just all fits right in there. I can use any given hardware. So that makes me happy. Let me use this Highland ladder rack rain gutter, I guess clamp. So this fits right into the rain gutter up here on my G20. And I'll clamp it down and should be nice and snug. So I'll do that now. Okay, so I got my first one up here. It's a little snug getting in there with your tools and all that, but it's doable. If you push this way towards the van, it's nice and sturdy. But if you were to typically put this on, you'd have one on the other side holding it in. So by the time I put the weight of the awning on here, it's still pretty flimsy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark a hole right in through here on the van. I don't know if I'll do the bottom or the top. I'll have to play around. That's a lot of distance there. Probably down here. And then I'll drill a hole through here, and then bolt it down in there. So that way it'll be nice and snug this way. It will be good. Get my second one here, right over the door. It is good that it's nice and snug up in there. So let's come around this way. Close is nice. Same with that. So I've got all three up. 1, 2, 3. And I think I'm gonna use the bottom holes here. It's so much closer to the high top. I've got a train going by. I've got a 3-inch hex bolt that will go in through here and then go through the high top, and I'll bolt on the other side. So I'm just gonna stick my pencil in through here as to where the bolt would line up, mark a spot, and that's where I'm gonna drill my hole. And I'll do that for all 3 of these. So I'll have 1 in each that goes into the other side, and hopefully that does it. All right, so I've got my spots marked, if you can see there. The scary bit now, well, I need to take this off, make room for the drill. But the scary bit now is, as it goes through, coming in on the other side and making sure there's nothing here again in its way. So it looks like it should come somewhere in here, which is what I'm hoping for. And then the others should be, I think there was one still in the doorway, so should be somewhere around in here, which is good. And then another one I think was kind of midway through the window, so I should be able to access that in through here, up in the cabinets. Hopefully. We will find out. Fingers crossed. So nervous putting a hole in the roof of my van. I'm going back now. There we are. Let's see what we hit on the inside. All right, kind of tough to tell. But I put this bolt through so I can see, because I've got the cloth here that blocks it. So as we're going about right here. Again, tough to tell. You can see where it's sticking up right there. So I'm gonna take a little blade here and cut us a little hole. Pop it through. Okay, and there we go. This should be pretty good. It's mostly out of the way. You really can't fit a whole lot into this space anyways. And so what I'm gonna do, kind of distribute the weight on this side. I'm gonna pop it through one of these. It's just a 1/2-inch plywood that I cut 2x2. Kind of act as a bigger washer, a little more support. And then I also have one of these big washers I'm going to put on as well, and then I'll lock that. So far so good. I am a little concerned at the length. Currently that is a 3-inch bolt. I'm not 100% sure that's long enough. We'll find out. If not, I'll go get a longer one. But yeah, so far so good. 3 holes put in. I just have those sitting in there, placeholders. I still have to go into the inside and find where this one and this one go. But then I can start messing with the awning. But it did come into a little bit of a problem. This is the 5/16 bolt that I've got, you know, that is supposed to slide in through there. Technically what they did provide is a 1/4 inch. So this is a little beefer and meatier. So it doesn't quite fit in there. So this is it untouched. So I could either make a trip back to the store and get the others, but I like the beefiness of this. So what I did, took it to my little belt sander and there we go. Just grind it down kind of the tops where it'll slide in. So this one has been grinded down a bit and slides right in. So I still need to do that to this one, but as you can see, that one doesn't work. Okay, so I've got these in here now. I've got the holes in. I did have to go in and with the drill again and kind of loosen it up because the bolts weren't going straight in nice and smooth. Where now, voila, they go in. Before I had to crank it and I couldn't do that because this would be in the awning. So that's that. But yeah, so now I'm gonna take the bolts that came with the awning and slide them through the little thing here. The channels. Just like that. And you can see I have my bigger bolts that I did have to grind down just a little bit. But now they slide in there nice and should be easy to put it up, hopefully. Well, it's currently up by itself. It is just hand tightened with the little ones at the top. Let me climb up and show you. So I still need to tighten these down, obviously. And then this one, I haven't done anything in the middle or inside. So right now it's kind of just sitting, but this is what it looks like. It does all slide. So if I wanted to move it down a bit, either way, it should be fairly easy at this point, but right now, I think I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it all down. All right, she's on there. Got it bolted on the inside, everything's tightened down up top. It's pretty good and sturdy. Nothing seems to be moving, which is exactly what I want. Now I'm gonna come in and put some silicone caulking right in here to seal these holes. And then that should do it. Right, I'm here at Ministry, I don't know where I am. Minister Creek Campground in Allegheny National Forest. Beautiful spot. I've got a creek coming along right here. Two of them come together. I got the whole place to myself. Nobody around. Awesome spot. So this is the first time that I am for real undoing my ARB awning. So I'll do it in real time so you can see how quickly it goes and how easy it is. voila. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right, before it gets too dark, I want to show the included LED light strip that's in the middle of this ARB awning. It's got 3 light settings, like the bright white, like a soft yellow, and then a combination of the 2. Right now, this is just a combination of the 2, and at the moment, I think it's my favorite. But I'll show you the others. So this is just the straight bright white, kind of what your typical LED would be. For me, it's a little harsh. Now this is the yellow, makes it a little softer. They advertise it as not attracting as many bugs. First time out and it's cold, there's not going to be any bugs. But then the next one is the combination of the white and the yellow, which would be my favorite. This one here. So it's not as harsh of a white light, but it's a good light. You can also change the brightness. So there's 3 different brightness settings. So this is as low as it'll go. Maybe there's more than 3. And then we'll bring it up. It's like 4. And this is as bright as it'll go. So if you don't want it so bright, you can knock it down a little bit. If you want more light, bring it up. But all in all, it's not so bad. I like it. Easy to set up by myself in the middle of nowhere. Got some light. We'll see if it lasts enough. All right, I've used the awning for 3 nights straight now, and it's been really good. It's raining right now, so I was happy to put the water proofness to the test, and it's doing great. Everything under here, like I'm not getting rained on at all. I've got the table set up, cooking stuff, all of that stays dry. But it started raining overnight, and I forgot to bring one leg down so the water can drain off it. And it did sag a whole lot at the top, and a bunch of water was sitting in there. So that was on me. But it's good to know that it was able to withhold all that water without causing any damage. So I've got it lowered now. I also did kind of upgrade the tie downs, the guy lines, with a ratchet set, some better tent stakes, and then a carabiner to put it in. And I mean, it ain't going anywhere now. So I'm happy with it. Looks good. I've got the fire underneath it right now too, and it seems to be okay. It's not getting real heated at the top. Yeah, everything's going well with it. So after using it for a week pretty much straight, out in the wilderness and at a campsite with some friends, I really like it. It was easy to set up and take down. At no point did I feel it was going to fly away. It did have some rain collect on it, and it was sturdy enough, so that was good. Attaching it was a little bit of a hassle, but I mean, I did it mostly by myself, so it's very doable. And there's no leaks in the van, and everything's still solid as a rock, so I'm liking my ARB. Let me know if you have any questions.